G'day guys, it's John from theproductivegarden.com, and it's time to go through this top bar hive again. Now 2 weeks ago I put the frames from the Nuke into the hive. Now I just want to check, I want to find out that they're not making too much mess in here, and if they are, I want to tidy that up a bit so it doesn't become a problem to an extent that I've just got a big mess to fix up. Bit of preventative maintenance here, I guess. So I'll just give them a bit of smoke before I take the roof off. Alright, now I'll get this off. And I'm also hoping that I'll be able to take some of this off. Watch out for that. Just move this back a bit. Oh yeah, so they've stuck those bars together, which is fine. So a little bit of bridging comb there, but that's alright. So they're not doing much with this, they've just bridged those combs together a bit. That's fine. Let's have a look at what they've done here. Just move this spacer out of the way. Alright, not much going on there either. There's nothing in that honeycomb. Okay, how's this one going? Okay, where's it stuck there? So I think we've got a bit of bridging comb on the side here. Oop. So that one definitely can't be brought up yet. It's, you know, I think it's just too far down to attach to the bar. So I might have to, maybe that one will have to be sacrificed to move something else in. I actually might do that. I'm going to move this one because it's not attaching to the bar and we've got honeycomb that is attached to the bars here. I'm going to move this one to the end and move those ones down so they can use them rather than using something that's not attached. Okay, what's going on here? I think we've got some cross combing here. So I'm going to have to try and sort that out. Why are they doing that? It could be attached down here as well. No, there's nothing down there. I'll just give these guys a little bit of smoke. That smoke has gone out, that's alright. Okay, so what's going on here? I think what they've done is bridged across to the other comb, which is a bit of a hassle. What have we got on this one? Just nectar. So that's all just nectar. And nectar on that side as well. So they seem to be bringing in a fair bit of nectar. Oh. Well, one was stinging me then, but I don't think it got me. I think it just whacked me. So this is where they're building some new comb and crossing it. So this is what I'm trying to avoid, this mess that they're making here. I'll show you in a second. And the thing is, it's brood comb that they're building. So you can see here, and I'll just show this to you. I'll just make sure the queen's not on there first. Don't want to drop her in the grass. can't see her there, and I can't see her here either. But you can see what they've done here. They built a second bit of comb off the side here, and that really is what I want to avoid having them do. So I really have to get rid of this, because that is just going to become a big problem. So that's going to really piss them off, but it's got to happen. Has to happen. And what I'm going to have to do is push this stuff over to fill that gap. So hopefully, pull a bit of brood there. Unfortunately, cops it in the process, but it's going to be easier in the long run. And for people who are thinking about going into using top bar hives, that is one of the problems with top bar hives, is that you do get that problem with cross combing, which you don't tend to get with Langstroth hives. So they are a little bit more labour intensive, but that's one of those things you've got to accept if you're going to have a top bar hive. What have they done here? And here's another bit of cross combing that they've done. Oh, these guys are a bit of a hassle. I hope this isn't going to fall off. Let's have a look at this. See, they built a great big, this is a bit of comb I put in as a spacer. And this is what they were cross combing on. Which is a pain in the arse, and they've got all brood on here as well. Oops. I don't really want the queen to be on there. No, she doesn't appear to be. Or up here. Alright, I'm going to have to try and repair that. This bit is just getting a little bit messy here. Right, this is one that I reckon I can undo. Right, there's some definite cross combing down here. So I'll unattach that, and on the other side as well. Rightio. That's the cross combing taken care of. Or sorry, not cross combing, bridge combing that is. Right, this one here. Lots of brood. Bit of drone brood, which is pretty normal for this time of year. It's spring here in Australia. Right, again, can't see the queen. No. No, just can't see her just yet. No, a few drones in here already. Okay, I'll put that back down. I reckon this one, I'm going to take the twisty ties off that one, and I'm going to cut the clip out of there. And I think that will actually help to stop some of this cross combing. There's that twisting. Right, I'm getting a little bit annoyed with what I'm doing. I'm not really surprised because I guess what I'm doing does seem a little bit threatening to them. So I'll try and do this as quickly. Get off, you silly bugger. Okay, so I just need my bread knife for this. Rightio. So what I'm going to need to do basically is just cut, if I can try to avoid the twisty tie for a start. It makes it hard to cut. I just need to cut. Fortunately, a bit of brood's going to get caught up in this, but we can't do anything about that. We just need to cut through and around the clip. And then what they can do is they can just fill in that gap as they feel they need to. I don't want to be moving that honeycomb around too much. Well, that didn't go well. So I'm just going to have to reattach it and just leave them to fix up this mess again that I've made for them. I just hope, even though I've cut around the clip, I just hope that it'll still be fairly well attached to the clip. But I think it will be because of the way it's old comb. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, that's going to hang off the bar. Rightio, well, that's really pissed them off. The smoker's gone out. I'll just light the smoker again. Right, well, I've annoyed them enough for today, and unfortunately I've loosened that bit of comb now. So I'm just going to close these guys up, and this is a bit of a hassle. I'm just going to try and move this comb over so they can build it in a way that I want them to. Try and push that in where I want it. What a pain. Okay. So, like I was saying, this top bar hive business is not necessarily as hassle-free as a lot of people like to make out it is. It actually comes with a fair bit of its own little problems. Right, now this bit here, that's the bit I was going to change over, so I'll take one of these bits of comb and move it up. And take this bit of comb here and move it up as well. Okay. And actually I might leave that right out of the equation if I can get these stupid bees out of the way. Unfortunately I've spilled a bit of honey here. This thing is crooked. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this altogether. It doesn't really need to be there. I'm better off, I reckon, maybe putting this in now. I'm trying to give them a guide to build on. May as well use these. I didn't put them in there for no reason. And might as well put that in there. Alright, where's that smoker? Let's get all these guys off here. Okay, so let's close these guys up. Rightio, just getting them all settled down and right. And I'll take these bars off the top. Try and get as many of these bees as possible off here as well. Where's my lighter gone? Now, if it doesn't want to cooperate today. Anyway. Alright. A few of these struggling ones off here. Just want to push that spacer down so it's not leaving any gaps. Alright, there's certainly less there now than what there was. What are these guys doing here? They're just getting a bit of honey. Alright, we'll put the lid on. Finish it with these guys for now. Alright, so lid back on. So my plan with these guys, I've seen other people use the clips to attach honeycomb to the bars, to repair it, attach it, whatever you want to call it. And when you saw them do it, it looked pretty easy, but it's not as easy as what it looks. I think if I was to get a hive out of somewhere, I would put it in a Langstroth because it's easier to hold it inside a frame with elastic bands or twine or whatever you want to use to hold it in there. and then it's easy to remove those things, and often the bees will just chew through whatever you've used to attach it to keep it within the frame. With a bar, you've got to clip it to there somehow. It's a lot harder, and then you've got to cut that clip out. A lot harder to do. With a swarm, I'd put a swarm in a top bar hive again, no problem at all, because they're going to build their own comb. You don't have to attach clips or anything like that. It's just a hassle. With this here, what I'm going to try to do is the comb that's got the clips on it, I'm going to try and cycle it out of the hive. And what I mean by that or the brood, try and cycle the brood out of the hive. So what I'm going to do is each time I'll just get one bit of comb, and the comb that's got the nectar in it, I'll just put that in between the brood and just move that bit of brood up, and hopefully they'll start using the bit with nectar in it as brood rather than just nectar storage. And this, what was having brood stored in it, will become nectar storage, and I can take that out, crush it, get the honey out, and cycle the honeycomb with the hair clips in it out of the hive. That's my plan. So hopefully that'll work. I'm going to leave these guys for now. I've annoyed them enough, and they've got a bit of mess to clean up now, thanks to me. Anyway, you learn these things. I mean, there's no one here to teach me how to do this stuff. All I've got is people I've spoken to on the net, videos, all that sort of stuff. So I'm learning a lot of this stuff as I go. Anyway, that's the fun of it. So we'll leave these guys for now, and we'll let them get back to doing the work they need to do. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy productive gardening. Bye.